an act of destruction. That is what one city councilman is calling videos of reckless driving in Gentilly from late Saturday night. In those videos sent to WDSU by a viewer, you can see multiple cars doing donuts in the middle of Elysian Field, stopping traffic on a major highway. WDSU reporter Eli Brand has that footage and is live right now with reaction to it. Eli?
Yeah, Elizabeth, we also spoke to a man who says he was stuck in the area for about half an hour while this went on. We also got some surveillance footage that showed us when that driving started and what brought it to an abrupt end.
Similar scenes to ones we have reported in other parts of the city in the past, this time on Elysian Fields in Gentilly. In the video, you can see cars swerving and doing donuts close to people in masks watching on the street. One man who was ending his shift at a nearby store while this was happening told us what he witnessed.
I thought, okay, let's just close the store, lock it off, and wait it out. Maybe something is going on outside and it's gonna be done in like 5 minutes or something. But that didn't happen actually. So when I was done closing the store at around like 10:05 or something like that, they were still there, and I didn't feel safe going outside.
Surveillance footage from the area shows cars start to appear to block off the road around 9:50 p.m. You can later see cars doing donuts in the distance. Around 10:20, you see people start to run from the area before eventually 2 police cars appear on the scene.
You've got to also recognize that these guys aren't that smart. They don't know that there's a camera. They don't know that people have been arrested, that a vehicle has been seized.
New Orleans City Councilman Eugene Green says an NOPD camera could be used to capture some of the license plates of the people doing the driving. NOPD tell us they are investigating the incident. As for the store worker nearby, he says he was stuck during the driving, unable to move his car. He says he tried to follow the advice of his boss.
We had have a lot of incidents over here, you know, where people come in and they steal stuff, or, you know, they try to rob us and stuff like that. So he always tells us to, you know, be safe, be cautious. That's what I try to do.
Councilman Green is also asking state police to get involved in this investigation since it took place on a state highway. New Orleans police ask that if you know anything about that reckless driving, that you contact Crime Stoppers of Greater New Orleans. That number 504-822-1111. Reporting live, Eli Brandt, WDSU News.